Hey, what's going on? It's Bill Burr, and it's time for the Monday Morning Podcast for Monday, December 18th, 2017. What's going on? How are you? How you doing? How are you? Hey, look at you over there. You look good. You look good. A lot of people probably think I'm in a great mood with that Patriots victory yesterday, which is actually today because I'm recording at night. But what can they fix that fucking rule? Okay, it's a catch. You caught the fucking ball. You ran with the ball. You stick it over the goal line. It's a fucking touchdown. Des Bryant, a few years ago, fucking touchdown. The week before that, whoever the fucking Cowboys played, was it the Lions? They should have won that game. I don't fucking get it. I don't understand how that rule is supposed to make it less confusing. Nobody even touched the guy. He had control of the ball. I don't like the ground can't cause a fumble, but it can cause an incomplete pass. It can break up a pass. So only if you're a receiver do you get fucked over by the ground. But if you're a running back, you're in the clear. Is that how it works? Did he make a football move? I'll tell you, that's going to be the last one. They're going to have to adjust it, that rule during the offseason. They have to fix it because that was for home field advantage throughout the playoffs. That was fucking huge. And it's a fucking amazing game. Amazing fucking game, right? I think we both can agree with that on both sides. And by the way, cunty-ass fucking Steeler fans, remember I'm saying this shit for when the pendulum swings your fucking way. All right? I hate those sports fans where if there's a bullshit call and it goes your way, the rules are wrong. That's like that 50-year-old guy banging an 18-year-old going, what? It's legal. You know? Like there's no scumbaggery going on there. That I don't know. That whole fucking thing was just like, I'm trying to remember what happened at the end of the game. Okay, the game starts off great. I know I'm going to say the guy's fucking name wrong. I've been too fucking busy. But seeing Ryan Shazier, is that how you say Shazier? At the game, that was great to see. And he looked like he was in great spirits. And I was looking up like I don't know if you guys know this, but like paralysis is a major fucking like phobia. Like when people go, I don't want to be burned to death. Like my thing is just fucking laying there and not being able to move. I don't know. Like that just seems like the worst. I don't know, worse than fucking death. So to see that guy's getting feeling in his legs and that type of stuff was, I don't know, in some weird selfish way, it was like a relief to me. I probably should have thought of him first, but I'm a selfish cunt living in Hollywood. And that's why the good Lord's burning it down. No, that's even me. You know what it was? I actually felt great for the guy, but I grew up in such a fucked up part of the world that actually me saying something nice about him, I got weirded out. So then I had to be a dick throughout all of that. So anyways, what I'm trying to say is I'm really happy that guy looks like he's going to be okay. Okay? That's what I was trying to say. So it starts off with that. And then it's going to be another classic Patriots-Steeler battle, which it was. We missed an extra point. Is that going to come back to haunt us? There's no way this game could go into overtime. That's what I'm thinking. And then all of a sudden, dude, the Steelers had the fucking game won. Who's kidding who? And then their last two possessions before we went with the go-ahead score, they kind of fucking played a little alligator arm ball, right? Which allowed us to get back in it. Then Brady threw an interception, but the guy dropped it. Sorry. The guy drops the ball. This is what I can remember. The dude dropped the fucking ball. That was the end of the game. And then Tony Romo goes, you don't want to give Tom Brady a second chance. Was basically what I was saying. We go down the field, Brady to Gronk, Brady to Gronk, Brady to Gronk, Brady to Gronk, touchdown, 2-point conversion, Brady to Gronk, go fuck yourself. All right? That was like when Batman and Robin on the TV show would be stuck in a fucking trap, you know what I mean? And we ended the episode, what's next for the Cape Crusade? And all of a sudden they break out and they beat the fuck out of everybody. Right? That was the football version of that. Okay, so then there's 50-something seconds left, and now I'm not feeling comfortable because they got fucking Big Ben, and they have this great field goal kicker, and I know that everybody's going to go into the fucking whatever the fuck they went into, whatever that defense is that makes everybody look like Joe Montana, including fucking Jimmy Garoppolo out there in San Francisco. I love how both quarterbacks. Who's the fucking guy in Tennessee? Is it Vinny Testaverde? Is he still playing? Mike Moriarty. What the fuck's... I can never remember his name. The kid from Oregon. He marches down the field. Go ahead, score. You know, against their fucking... Well, it's the end of the game, so now we don't play defense, so I guess the ratings increase? Is that what happens? Right? They go ahead and win. They go for the go-ahead score, and then fucking 49ers get the ball back, and they just march right down the goddamn field. The old right there, Fred. Anyways, so it was like 56 seconds left. What the fuck? Just don't let him get out of bounds. Give him the middle of the field. I guess that's what they try to do. And what do we do? What the fuck do we do? How many times is our defense going to do this to Tom Brady after he wins a fucking game? God knows we did it twice playing the Giants in the Super Bowl. Tom Terrific, as Paul Verzi calls him, goes down the fucking field for the go-ahead score. All the defense has to do is stop him. Sante Samuel drops the fucking ball. Anyways, I don't know what the fuck. Let me stay on this year here. So I don't know what this fucking defense is going to do. So for whatever fucking reason, Ben Roethlisberger fucking throws. What was it? A screen pass that goes for 69 fucking yards. It was like the guy. It was like all of a sudden we turned to like a third grade Pop Warner team. Two guys bump into each other, and the dude continues on down the fucking sideline. Now they're down at the 10-yard line, and all I'm thinking, well, at the very least, this is going to go into fucking overtime. Right? Ben goes back to pass, throws it to the fuck. Was it a white dude? I don't even remember. Everything happened so fast. He caught the ball. He goes in. Touchdown. Right? Well, they're going to look to see if his knee's down. No, I think the ball moved a cunt hair. I cannot fucking believe they called that back. What more do you have to do to establish possession? He's got the ball. Is he supposed to stop with 10 seconds left and hold it up to the ref? This is a football. I have it in my hands. Try to run it in. The guy did exactly what the fuck he was supposed to do. He caught the ball, headed to the end zone, reached out, and scored. They took it away from him. Then I think this is when it comes down to coaching, and this is why the Patriots win these games, is when they fucking called the fucking touchdown back, it didn't look like the fucking Steelers knew what they wanted to do. I don't know what the hell that was. And I'm just basically telling you what the fuck you saw. It's because I'm doing it Sunday night. I still can't believe that we, not even that we won the game. I can't believe that wasn't a catch and a touchdown. I don't know what else you have to do to show possession. You know what? I'm for like the 19th time on this fucking podcast, I'm going to look up this rule, and I'm going to read it. Reading NFL rules is it's like reading the Bible. It's like, what are they talking about? All right, NFL. That's why you have a preacher for all the dummies out. Like I actually, the amount of times I've sat down when I was younger and I tried to read the Bible. It's like, dude, can we update this shit? Can we put it in into some language that I can understand? Because it might as well be in Latin. I don't know what anybody's talking about. Just know there's a lot of murder and incest in the beginning. It's just like, I don't want to see the end of this movie. All right, NFL rule. NFL rule, catching pass. How many people completing a catch? Okay. What in the fuck do you have to do? All right, a player who makes a catch may advance the ball. I'm aware of that. A forward pass is complete by the offense or intercepted by the defense if a player who is inbounds, number one, secures control of the ball in his hands or arms prior to the ball touching the ground, which I felt that guy did. See, the thing is, you have to know what they consider securing the ball. I think he was supposed to hold it like an infant. And 2, touches the ground inbounds with both feet or with any part of his body other than his head. That was not applicable to this, all right? I mean, I guess it's applicable to every catch. There was no out-of-bounds issue here is what I'm saying. Number 3, maintains control of the ball after A and B have been fulfilled until he has the ball long enough to clearly become a runner. That's another weird thing. It's like he's running while he catches it. He's a runner the whole fucking play.
What we mean is running in full possession of the ball after fulfilling the requirements of number 1 and number 2.
A player has the ball long enough to become a runner when, after his second foot is on the ground, he is capable of avoiding or warding off impending contact of an opponent. And what if it's a bang-bang play? I guess then it's not a catch. Well, I guess they call that all the time. Okay. Tucking the ball away, turning upfield, or taking additional steps. So that's what happens I think at the goal line is when you're that close and there's that little time left, you don't have time and you're falling to the ground. You don't have time to tuck the ball away. They have to put something here for this goal line shit or for some first down situations where they have to be able to understand that somebody is reaching the ball forward to either get a first down or a touchdown. Maybe that's what it is. So I guess because he didn't tuck the ball away, if a player has control of the ball, a slight movement of the ball will not be considered a loss of possession. He must lose control of the ball in order to rule that there has been a loss of possession. So he has to establish control and then lose control. If the player loses the ball while simultaneously touching both feet or any part of his body to the ground, it's not a catch. All right, so both feet were on the ground, so they thought he lost control of the ball or never had it to begin with, despite the fact that he caught it and then turned upfield for those final, 3 yards, saw the goal line, took the ball and reached over the fucking goal line. I just feel like for me, when you fucking have the ball and you're like, if he wasn't in control, he wouldn't have done something like that. He would have been going like, whoa, whoa, like fucking, fucking juggling the fucking thing. All right, end zone catches. The requirement for a catch in the end zone are the same as the requirements for a catch in the field of play. Note, in the field of play, if a catch of a forward pass has been completed, after which contact by a defender causes the ball to become loose before the runner is down by contact, it is a fumble, and the ball remains alive. That all makes sense. In the end zone, the same action is a touchdown because the play is automatically over. Okay, I understand that. That makes sense. All right, 4, ball touches ground. If the ball touches the ground after the player secures control of it, it is a catch, provided the player continues to maintain control. All right, so they didn't think he either secured it or had control of it. So what constitutes having control of it or securing the ball? Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, do you feel any closer to having an answer for that? I don't. Anyways, so here's a bright side if you're a Steeler fan. In this weird way, I was kind of hoping the Patriots were going to lose that game, even though we would have to play you guys in Pittsburgh. I just feel like both teams are so evenly matched that it's going to be very hard for one of the two teams to beat each other twice, to sweep the other team. So I was thinking like, well, if we lose, then Belichick is going to figure out what they're fucking doing, and then he'll correct it. He's done that time and again, and he'll avenge the loss. And God knows we've gone into Pittsburgh enough time and won there, so we know we can do that. But now, I don't know. I don't know about this one. I don't know. Like, that was just a weird... It was just a weird ending to a game. Okay, and in all of that, what's going to be forgot is that we gave up 69 yards on a fucking screen pass at the end of the fucking game and should have lost, but we didn't. So now we're going to be home. I don't know. That was weird. That was a weird one. That was just a weird one. But thank God in Pittsburgh, they've gone back-to-back with Stanley Cups, okay? So they can fucking, they can stick both those in their ears so they don't have to listen to their dad fucking crying in the other room. I don't know what to tell you guys. That was, I don't know. I am now fascinated with this. I am officially, after this is the third time I've seen a team get fucked over on a touchdown or winning the game, I have to figure out what the fuck... When do you, like, tucking the ball away? Like, there's so many times when it's like fourth and a couple of yards where you have to catch and people are coming in, you got to grab it and fucking reach forward to get a first down. I don't know. I have no idea. But it's funny, on Twitter, they were blaming the Patriots. Like, somehow this is our shit. The Packers, you could shit on the Packers, couldn't you? Didn't they benefit from that? Cowboys benefited and got fucked? I don't fucking know. I don't know. Somehow I know it'll somehow go back to Deflategate. Somehow it'll go back to that shit once again. You know what I mean? I swear to God.